So welcome back to the second series of the mobile app design. So in this lecture, we're going to continue designing the remaining screen. So we are done with the onboarding design. So we're going to proceed to sign up screens. So this sign up screen is going to have two different screens. The first step is going to capture user information, and the second step as well, where the user will validate password and all that. So this second screen is going to be scrollable. It's going to be longer. We'll make it scrollable. So this screen will be attached here. So if you have the wireframe files, I have updated the second screen of the sign up and that of the third screen. So you should have this updated copy. I'll attach it in the description link below so that you have access to download it. So now let's proceed. We'll go back to our design. Now, before we continue, let's update the logo here and change this pay part alone to our global color, which is blue. Then we take the content and put it inside the main frame as it is, and also make sure we send it upward. All right, so I'll send it back. All right, so let's check that again before we proceed to make sure everything is working fine. All right, so everything is working fine. So now let's go to the sign up screen now. Take your frame and select the iPhone screen you are using. I'm using 13 and 14. If you started with 15, maintain the same screen size. So we're gonna update these to sign up screen 1. Okay, so now let's duplicate this more and update the height to 1000. All right, so we're gonna use this sign up screen 1 content to add the form field and all that. Then when we're done, you can now put it inside the main frame. Is that taken? Okay, so now rename it as sign up screen 1 content and content. So once you're done with this, we now start designing. So here we can put our logo here. Let's turn on our grid. We have our grid for column layout from our design library. So let's go there and bring it. So add it there. Then we take our text tool and write sign up and leave it to be 16 pixel bold for our design system. We will put it somewhere around here. Then we take another text tool. I'd create an account to get started. So we're gonna update this text to 14. I detach this and turn it to 14 regular. Put it under here. All right. So let's duplicate this and write first name, star. Then we update that to 14 median, and we have that. All right, let's detach it and make it semi-bold. What team semi-bold? Remember, we are using Roboto, not Intern. So Roboto is our text style. All right, so we have that. Now let's take a frame and make the width to 350 and the height to 50. All right, so let's give it a background fill of gray. Okay, so all right, that's okay. So let's give it corner radius of 25. Then we take it up, and this text, bring it somewhere around here. Let me move these two screens by the left so that I can zoom in clearly for you to see. All right, let's bring it somewhere around here. Now we zoom in more. All right, so now select this text and drag it in for placeholder. So the placeholder is going to be enter first name, enter first name. Then you update the text back to 14 regular and take it inside like this. So it should be 12 from the left position. So you maintain that 12. Now this label 2 should be somewhere around the corner edges of the form field. So now select the two together and make the spacing to 10. So we're going to maintain this spacing all through. So now we're going to duplicate this, select the two, Alt key, then you drag down. Then let's update the name here to surname slash last name. Okay, and also move the text. Then we're going to enter the placeholder to enter surname slash last name. All right, then we move it inside and make sure the position is also 10 on the left. All right, so now we're gonna copy that again. Hold down your shift key, Alt, then you drag down. Then this time we're going to update to order name. Then in brackets we're gonna make this optional. Make it optional. All right, then here we'll update it to enter order name. All right, so let's take this to the edge of that. We're going to align that properly, or we're done. So select the two as well and make another copy. So here we're going to update the text to email address as a label. Okay, so then we update the placeholder to enter email address. Okay, so now we make another copy again. Select that and this, Alt key, drag. Then we here update the text to phone number. All right, so let's enter the placeholder here as phone number. Can put 0 then just complete it with some letters, right? So that's fine. So the X position here should be, we are maintaining 10. So take it back to 10 and take it back to 10. I think 10 is too inside. We're gonna update that. Let's make it 20 and see. I think 20 is better, so we're gonna make them to be 20 all through. Alright, so we're going to adjust that when we are done. So let's make another copy, only the form field, and drag it down. Then here we're going to update the text through continue. Sorry about that. Continue. Then we align it to the center of the frame and make it 16. Detach this and go and make it 16 bold. Alright, so now the text to update it to white. Then the background color to 010101. Alright, so select the text and also align it properly. Alright, so we can make duplicate of this text and bring it here. Alright, have an account, question mark, then login. So we select the text and change the field to black. So now we're going to select this part here and detach the text and change it to 14 million. Alright, so then we'll also align it to the center. Then one more thing again we're going to do is to add chart option. So we go to our plugins, we go to our photo icon, then we search for chart. So we're going to add, let's add this and this together. So we're done with that, so we're gonna bring it out here and this one to here. So let's take them out from the frame. So you delete the frame. So now let's increase the sizes a bit. Hold down your shift key to drag, or you can use the scale tool. So this is 41, this is also 41, so let's scale them down to 40. So you select this one too, make it 40 as well. So the dimensions should be 40. So now we're going to select this two. Let's bring this one to something like this. I'll take this one up a bit. So now select the two together and go to our alignment tool. Make sure the two is selected like this. Come to alignment tool and select here. Come to more action, select there. Then we are going to intersect them together. That's not what we want. Then come here. Now we're going to exclude selection. So this way their glue as 1. Then select it and add auto layout, Shift A. Now we can give the corner radius to 50. All right. Then let's give it background fill to black and change the colors of the stroke to white. All right. So then this is okay. Well, we needed something like a perfect circle. So we did not get the circle, so we have to play around with it until we have a circle and leave it like that. All right, so take your time to do that until you get circle, and you leave it as circle. All right, so put it inside and also adjust the alignment. You can touch it from the auto layout, and I'll see how you can do that manually to make sure it's aligned into the center of the frame. Then once you are done, you can now group them back. So put it here into the center. Use your alignment to do that. Then once you are done, you can select all and now group them. All right, so now let's add the logo as well. To move faster, let's go and copy it from our previous design. Double click there, Ctrl C. Now we'll come here and paste it here. I'll take it up right. So now let's align our items properly so that everything will look smooth perfectly. So you're going to select only the text labels, only the text label. Then you align them to the left so that they will be in the same position. All right, so we are done with that. Now select the first one and make the position for the X direction to be 20. Second one, the same thing. Let's select them all, only the placeholder, and make the position to be 20 for the left. All right, so this way they are all uniform, right? And also make sure they are aligned properly to the center. So now we're going to group them and make sure the spacing between them is 10-10 like this, the vertical spacing. So group that one, select the second one, group them, third one, group them, Ctrl G to group, or Command G if you're using the Mac, or you can right click and select group, then group them as well. All right, so now we are done. So what we're going to do next is to select each and every one of them like this. Then we'll now put the vertical spacing to be equal, distribute vertical spacing and make it 30. All right, so now the vertical spacing for the 5 elements is the same. Now select them and group them together. So now let's go back to our design panel, select the main frame, come to the layers, then so that we can name it. So this is going to be the form. All right, sign up form. Then this is a logo. So make sure you rename your layers so that your work will look neat. So we have another group again, right? So now let's select this last one and this is continue. Then we distribute the vertical spacing as well and make it because it's already grouped. Anyway, yeah, we're going to do it manually. Take it up a bit. So select this and this. So I think it's okay like this. So make sure the spacing is not that much, and you can even leave it, also leave it the same with that one. That should be 30, but it's fine. It's okay. 40 line. Alright, so now take the text up and select this two and also make it 10. Then you align it to the center of the frame. Alright, so now our chart button should come up. We should make it stay here, and the dimension here, let's try and change it to 70. Let's see what we have. Good. The dimension should be 70. I leave it as it is. So now we're going to select everything here and drag it down a bit. Let me zoom out so that you can see. So I'm going to select this and this two and drag it down a bit. Select this one and drag it down a bit. Now we're going to select the logo. Select these two first and distribute their spacing to 10. Now select the two and group them. So now you're going to select the logo and this second text and make their spacing to 20. Alright. So then this one and this one too, make their spacing to 20 as well. That's too close. Let's make it 30. Alright, so this is perfect. Make sure you center the line and the text here to our left align respective to the frame. So can bring this down a bit. It's going to be fixed in terms of scrolling. Then here select the screen and let's reduce the select the text and remove it to center up, and select the frame and scale it down. Alright, so this is perfect now. So now we're going to take this and put it inside the sign up screen 1 frame and take it up until it's okay like this. So our status bar is not there, so let's go to our assets, iOS 18, and search for status bar. So you insert it to the frame, can drag and drop it, then take it up and align it to the center. Then also search for home indicator, and this is it. You also bring it there and make sure it's inside the frame as well, and also align it. So you can go back to a file, your page, and make sure this home indicator is inside the frame as well, and align it to the center of the frame. Alright, so under sign up screen 1 now we have all our layers. So don't forget to rename your frame. So this is button. Let's continue. So let's see how you can rename everything. So, this group is phone. Alright, then this group is email. This group is other names. This group is surname. This group is first name. and this group is sign up text. All right, I think we are done with that. So let's turn off the layout grid and see what we have. So we have this. This is perfect. So now let's see the prototype on how it is. So we're going to select the onboarding screen. We're going to add interaction and connect to get started. If the user click on get started for free, it should be directed to this screen like this, and leave it on tab, navigate to sign up screen 1, then leave it to instant, right? So let's present it and see how it's gonna be. So if I click here, I'll be directed here, but it's not scrollable, right? So let's click on that and come here and scrolling behavior vertical, then also select the inner frame scrolling behavior vertical. We'll need it to scroll with parent. So let's see our changes. If I click here now, I can see it's moving, right? So there's one more thing we're gonna fix. So let's go and fix that. We don't want this chat icon to be scrolling together with the form. So we want the chat icon to stay fixed. So we're gonna click that, come to the chat icon, then we make it stay fixed in one place, right? So let's take the preview again and see what we have. Click get started and we're still moving. Let's go back again and see if we can fix that. Click on that, then fix position, that is scrolling behavior, and let's see. That's a camera supposed to be stick. Anyway, we're gonna fix that later, but we're going to see how to handle that. So this is how we can design the first screen of the sign up. In the next video, we're going to design the second screen of the sign up that will enable the user to complete their registration process. See you in the next lecture.